Rodney King, he is having yet another run-in with the law.
Yeah, the face of the 1992 LA riots is in the Inland Empire, actually in a courtroom for a drunk driving charge. Rick Lozano is there with more for us. Rick, and it just seems like trouble has followed this guy all these years.
Yeah, you know, that's true, Gene and Lauren. Good morning, everybody. But he seems to be facing it head on, and you would think that with unresolved DUI charges pending against him, that Rodney King would want absolutely no part of the media these days. Instead, he could not have been more accommodating as he talked to us about those charges. He says they are unfair, one, because he was not driving erratically the night that he was arrested, and also for another important reason. You have argued that you're on medical marijuana for back pain. Yes. Were you on something that night?
I do have a medical marijuana cannabis card right here, you know, which I...
Okay, so that proves that you have the permit to purchase it, but had you used any that night?
I had not used any that night.
So these charges you feel are unjust?
Let's just say this much: the initial pulling me over, the initial pulling me over, it wasn't fair. It wasn't no justice in that, because of the two undercover policemen that pulled me over. They even told that police motorcycle guy, just leave him alone, let him go. He's already passed.
So as we talk right now, you're saying that you were not on anything that night?
I'm not saying I wasn't on anything that night. I don't know what what the blood test is going to, what the blood level test is going to be.
Had you had any drinks? Were you drinking that night?
Let's just say I'll wait for the blood test to come out.
All right, so Rodney not tipping his hand either way. On a side note, he says he is still involved with the VH1 show Celebrity Rehab. Interesting to note, though, Lauren and Gene, as I throw it back to you, that he was granted a court-appointed attorney to represent him in this case. It's a case that's going to continue. It's been continued until October 5th. We're live in Riverside. That's the story from here. We'll send it back to you in the studio.